go ahead and play some Killer Instinct.
A lot of people are kind of surprised by this, but it is no longer an Xbox exclusive, and it has been that way for a little while. So if you guys want the game, it is available on the Windows 10 store.
Yes.
And it is free to play. And there's a free character rotating, so if you don't like that character, you just like wait a week or two, and they switch around.
And I mean, like, the full version of the game with all the characters has been on sale like a billion times.
Yeah, like, man, you can get it. You can get every single character in the game if you just wait for a sale every once in a while. Pretty cheap.
And the tutorial is a super, like, if you've never played a fighting game in your life, the tutorial is a great step.
Not bad.
Yeah, it does a great job of teaching you just the basics of fighting games. And so even if you're, like, thinking about trying something else, maybe Killer Instinct would be a good start to just, you know, hop in there and play that training mode and try to figure it out.
A lot of the players that we've seen today also come from the online community of Killer Instinct, because Killer Instinct has literal world-class netcode.
For sure.
And is kind of almost unmatched in terms of its gameplay online. So if you're worried about your experience or your tournament experience being altered because of online play, don't. Killer Instinct kind of has your back. But, man, if we want to talk about a ridiculous grand finals, we have seen these two debut in matches earlier today. F3 Sleep using Arya and Storm using Hisako. And this went very much in Sleep's favor earlier.
For sure. And this is the important question, right? We talked about how last year Rico won EVO, and then he followed it up with the Killer Instinct Cup win. Can Sleep do the same thing?
Yeah.
Can he close out and win EVO, which he did, and now also get Killer Instinct Cup at the opposite end of the year? It's super tough to stay consistent that long, but he has done it. He is in winner's side grand finals versus Storm here, he's gonna need 2 sets and need to close it out twice against Sleep to get the W, and we'll see if he can do it. Last time these two guys played it was pretty tough, and I think a lot of that was really the zoning and just awareness from Sleep.
Yeah. There we go, starting off grand finals, and Sleep is going to take to the sky for a lot of this. His body gives her access to a float and an air dash that is really hard to deal with.
Oh yeah, the anti-low there. And this is the mix of you run. You call the assist, you float, go to the other side, or stay in the front. And this is it. This is so powerful.
The problem with Hisako is that even though she is catching the counter right now, the counter doesn't work against projectiles, and that projectile is nullifying it.
Exactly. Air recapture. Sleep guesses wrong. This is huge damage.
This could potentially kill the body.
Yeah, this should be the body.
That's exactly what Storm wanted. Stab.
All right at the end. And
not a bad start.
I mean, that's the kind of swing you can expect, right? Sleep started so strong. He was looking really good. Man, what a clutch block on that overhead. The last frame.
Makes it safe.
Yeah, you can shadow counter that if you're super on point, but it's very difficult to do.
Where's the approach going to be? Did he wake up with a button, really?
It was uppercut.
Oh, it was uppercut, okay.
Yeah, cancel right into that instinct.
Storm riding a very little bit of amount of health right now. Any chip damage is going to do it. Wow! Tries to get out of there. Very hard when Arya has her instinct up.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see what it's going to be. Ooh, the chase down. Got to be worried about that command throw. And this pressure is super dangerous, but the escape. Backdash.
Yeah, that was a great backdash.
Yeah, she has one of the better backdashes. It goes real far. Oh, nice tag on the assist.
I love it.
Shadow counter and the counter.
Can't do that against Hisako.
Yeah, not when she has that wrath. You have to be careful about that. It's that gauge you see in the bottom right, the green bar that's filling up. Caught her and the doubles.
Wow.
Yeah.
She teleported in.
Yeah, that'll happen if you get hit airborne by that. Okay, try to catch Sleep low. Storm, as we know, it can make that comeback when he has that instinct.
Wow, I cannot believe these breaks from Sleep. The last two have been read breaks. They are not based on any visual information.
Overhead.
And that's going to do it. All of a sudden, these guys, actually, Storm is in the lead right now. This life bar is much more shallow.
Oh, the counter. He knew he was going to start with jump heavy. And the break, so clutch. He got him.
That should do it.
I think that's enough on the body.
Oh my God, Storm takes the first game. Storm has to win 5 more games against Sleep's 3. Right?
Yes.
He is in losers.
Games. And man, you can see Sleep really thinking about it.
And I think that's a confidence boost because Storm hasn't beaten Sleep's Arya yet today.
Right. You can see, man, he looks so focused and ready. Grand finals of KI Cup.
A lot of pressure with the assists right now. Also pushing Storm into the corner. He has such less escape room at the moment. Wow, that was command grab.
Yeah, that was a super crazy read. Caught
Can't
the
backdash now.
Bad spot to be if you're Sleep. Does he break? Oh, he went for the counter breaker. But
I like it that Storm's going for longer combos, but man, I really wish he ended that one.
Yeah, for sure. Potential damage is a big issue now for Sleep. Does he break her? This time he does, of course. Trying to save that body.
Now it's like, are you gonna break or should you counter break again? It's not a good situation for Storm. mind game isn't exactly in his favor. And Sleep didn't go for anything.
Yeah, didn't even try to break. Was maybe predicting the counter breaker. Bad spot now. Oh, command throw at the start. Sleep is for sure not in the lead now. Oh, the reset
Another
again.
Will knock down though.
Yeah, and one mix.
That was
the
great.
potential.
That was really good damage.
Yeah, he had massive potential damage built up. Oh, which you can see on the backside of the other body. Oh, command throw.
That's a command throw.
Caught her low.
Straight into it, and that's going to avoid it because of the projectile invulnerability.
Genius.
Wow.
Genius. Super smart play from Storm. Good block. Caught the backdash again and draining tons of life from Sleep here.
Storm is making crouching medium kick look like the greatest button in the world.
It is a good button, but his use of it is incredible. You can see Sleep is so low now. Storm with a massive lead.
A great break. Still in Supreme Victory territory.
And oh man, all he needs is chip. All he needs is chip.
I can't, dude. Storm is playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah, this is a big issue. The blade body is already in danger, and that's that. 2-0.
This is just that was a dominating round. Sleep is considering character changes right now in his head, and I don't know if that's a good idea because he did very well earlier today against this character. It seems that like somebody flipped the switch in Storm's head, and he is playing just insanely well. He's making the greatest of reads, and his spacing is immaculate.
And Sleep's really got to think about this now. The way Storm is playing, it's so incredible, and he's got to be concerned. All right,
he's gonna test one more game because he can lose this.
Yes.
He has 3 more matches after this one.
Yeah, Storm wins. This will be a reset.
So this is what Sleep needs to do. He needs to start establishing this space because Hisako can't counter the assists. Only can counter what Arya does.
Right. Dash cancel pressure, but doesn't get anything out of it.
Whiff counter. Big punish.
It's the shadow.
Yeah, Sleep wants to get as much damage as possible.
Oh, and the uppercut. What a risk.
Very late, too.
Ooh, wrong button. Down medium punch, and there it is. Great.
So nearly a perfect round from Sleep.
Yeah.
Making some adjustments. Wow, hit the assist. And then countered the approach. That looked ridiculous.
Yeah, she was trying to slide in there to punish and save the body. Oh, yeah, the mix-up was too strong. Okay, the medium breaker.
Clutch medium break.
It's on the medium linker that she was in the middle of. Assist.
Oh, I think Storm is really trying to hit the robots.
Yeah, those assists that he's bringing out. Oh, that's a cross-up. Oh, that's staying in the front. What a block.
Did that actually land? It did.
Yeah, it was right in the front, and it's a scary mix-up for sure. Assist, and Sleep's in such a good position now.
Yep, straight for it. This is gonna be an almost impossible comeback because as soon as Arya gets instinct, it's difficult to block everything.
Yeah, he's gonna need a miracle here. Most of his instinct has weared out now. He's gonna have that instinct activation available, and as you mentioned, it's so tough at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, chip is a big problem too. Oh, and that it's close.
It's a good break, but it's a noble effort.
Chip,
and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, there's no shadow counter available.
With it. Okay, so Sleep is making some adjustments. This is exactly what he needs to do. He needs to rely more on his assist mix-ups because that absolutely locks Hisako in a position where she really can't move.
Right.
And we have seen that Storm has escaped those. He just jumped up back through some of them. And I'm curious if he's going to find a way to get out of them again.
And after that quick 2-0, Sleep really made an adjustment that's important. And he's pouring a lot into this, you know. He is really, it takes a lot to get this set. And, you know, you got to imagine if he ties it up 2-2 and loses.
Yeah, man.
That is a bad feeling. You got a whole new set, and Storm's going to be all fired up.
We know that Storm is not going to be switching characters. He's been doing this all night. Goes back to character select just to give himself a little bit of a break and to remove the momentum that goes into the next round. God, who would have thought that I mean, Arya, I'm not super surprised, but at the same time, Hisako in grand finals of the most competitively stacked Killer Instinct tournament ever.
It's just how the game goes. There's so many characters that are viable at a super high level.
Absolutely. If there's one thing, the balance of the game is pretty good. If you look up that matchup chart that Keats has released, it's kind of crazy how close everyone is.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen the majority of the cast today, so now mix up Sleep, man. Oh, and the early counter breaker.
Huge read from Sleep.
Big message to send in this game, and that's what you got to do. You got to set them out and be like, look, this is the way we're playing. This is how I'm playing. Cross up. The mix-ups are so dangerous right now.
Is locked down in the corner right now. Dash up throw, hasn't done that yet.
Oh, whiff. Not a big punish. And ready for the teleport. Heavy doubles, and this time no breaker. You were scared of the counter. Mix up. Gonna be going behind. Oh, enough flow.
Thought it was maybe, I don't know. Is it in waste? I'm surprised it didn't waste as much instinct as possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was, but now gonna be floating away. Those assists are out there to cover Sleep in the approach.
I think Sleep is completely confident that he can keep Hisako out right now. Didn't even need to waste the instinct.
Oh, short combo, goes for the reset. Caught him, and that's a
that's
lockout.
a big lockout, potentially death.
Oh, he extended a little too far.
How did he know that was going to be a light linker?
Yeah, because that's the fastest one, right? So he wanted to try to do something really quick to cash out the combo. Clutch breaker from Sleep. And the float, he's just gone. He's out of there.
Storm is doing his best to try to knock one of the assists out after they strike. Then there he goes. He got it. Gonna have to start milking damage off of them somehow.
Okay, this is a big opportunity now for Sleep. Flips him out. And the jump back from Storm. He's not out of this yet.
Oh, caught the backdash. Okay.
This body
He's definitely
is down.
not out of this, but he has to deal with the damaging body now, which is the blade body. Lacks
sure.
the mobility. Oh, that could be it.
Double shadow. And the cash out. Oh,
one more hit away.
Chip will do it. Chip will do it, yeah. And this should be it. He should be able to call the drones. He's going to force a shadow. Oh,
and there we go. We are at game point for Sleep in Killer Instinct Grand Finals. Sleep's adjustments have been ridiculously on point now, and he has followed his game plan all the way back to 2-2. He was down 2 games just now. He has had a lot of success with Arya versus Hisako earlier in this tournament, and now Storm has to make adjustments on his end and has to change everything once again.
Yeah, you see Sleep. He's super, super focused. He's really brought this back, as you mentioned. He's found that kind of rhythm that he had before when he played against Storm, right? He had that quick 3-0.
Maybe that was it. Maybe he just had to find the rhythm once again.
Yeah, get used to the way he was playing earlier. He was looking fantastic, and he's looking great now for sure.
All right, so here we go. This is potentially the last game of KI World Cup if Sleep wins. However, if Storm wins, we are getting a Grand Finals reset.
Yes, another
and it's
set.
the next best of 3.
So potential last game of Killer Instinct Cup coming up. Sleep, he's going to look to try to close this out. And the most important thing is that he stays airborne.
Yeah.
He avoids those scrambles that Hisako is trying to force.
Yeah, Hisako's been winning the scrambles. If Sleep is able to get his mix-ups established, then it's going in his favor every single time. And here we go. It's already starting.
Yeah, gets the grounded throw. Mix-ups now.
Storm committing to the counter, missing it.
Oh, and these mix-ups are really working out for Sleep.
This is going really good for Sleep. Already draining about half the life bar.
Big catch. And I think Sleep stuck around a little too long.
Storm's response is going to be huge right now because this is going to be a lot of damage.
Splat.
Overhead? Nope.
Command throw right
after
after.
the knockdown.
And this is the spot. This is what you need, a Storm. Chase down on the backdash. Little pressure. Floats out.
And he just floats right out. Okay, so Sleep has reset the situation. That's exactly what he needed to do. Very smart from Storm to actually smack the assist, preventing its usage for a couple seconds.
Yeah, and the heavy doubles, no breaker on that. Storm does have instinct available now. Cross up.
Wow, where was that going?
Oh,
the same thing happened again.
And the lockout.
Storm missed the combo breaker. Sleep takes the first life bar.
He's in a massively good position here. Storm really got to bring this back. He's not that far behind. If he can get rid of this body, things will be about evened up. But the empty low
lands.
And mix-ups again. He's going to run the mix-up.
First established combo. Sleep also has access to a ridiculous amount of meter. His damage output is going to be insane if he gets another lockout.
And this damage is really adding up. Chip, mix-ups.
Oh, that's big.
Counterbreaker.
Sleep getting a little anxious.
Oh, and a reset. Okay.
All right, Storm has taken out the first body. He only has a half life bar left.
Versus 2 of Sleep's. And Sleep, he's got that instinct available. It's so dangerous. The mix-ups behind it. Activation. The shadow counter is baited.
Did he get it, though?
Nope,
it didn't come out.
And the big damage. Sleep so close.
Next combo's going to do it for Sleep.
Anti-air misses. This could be it. Slaps the drone out of the way.
Storm trying his best to stay alive.
Oh, the teleport out of the way.
Oh, my.
Scary. The avoidance is fantastic right now, but still, he needs more than avoidance. He needs damage.
Sleep is playing ridiculously solid. He is not taking any unnecessary risks.
Oh, the uppercut.
Until he does that.
Caught her out of the air. Combo. And this big chance.
Okay, this is a big chance, but this is going to take a miracle. Sleep can smell the victory.
Oh, No,
Oh,
the
empty
whiff.
jump low and whiffs.
And he got through
And
with the
that
shadow
does it.
uppercut.
Sleep takes it with the shadow uppercut. Is your EVO champion, the latest EVO KI champion, and Killer Instinct World Cup 2017 champion with Arya.
The two big ones, back to back.
Back to back.
And he did it last year. Rico did the same thing. Now Sleep has done it, and he talked all day about he was the guy to beat. He said, yeah, who is the person to beat here? I'm the person to beat
You have to give him credit. He was right.
He was right the whole time.
He was right the whole time.
And what a set that was, Storm. You know, the first set that they played obviously went Sleep's way 100%. But man, what a way to bring it back, and what a run from Storm.
Yeah, what a run. I mean, I feel the MVP of this tournament was actually Storm. Sleep is the winner, but Storm has showed a level of just superb prowess with Hisako, a character that has a huge amount of kind of issues in her matchups, and my God, man.
And look at that trophy, man. What a moment for Sleep. Evo gets the Killer Instinct World Cup as well, and that's got to be a good feeling on the year. You know, he didn't get every tournament, but to get the two big ones, the ones where everybody was dumping everything they had into it. What a moment for Sleep. I would not hand that trophy away. Yeah, that's a dangerous time, but man, what a victory he got there. Sleep, the Killer Instinct World Cup champion. And it's got to feel good, man. He had a couple of close ones. I mean, even last year he was close to, you know, being the champ here at KI Cup.
And I think even during his last big victory, which was Evo, he, like we said, he won the final game with Gargos, but pretty much played the entire tournament with Arbiter.
Right.
And was notably also an Arya player at that time.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It was just a choice, and he had stuck throughout the majority of this tournament with Arya.
Man, and what a tournament it's been. It's been so crazy. There's been ups and downs.
I'm just glad it wasn't like a 3-0 blowout.
Oh, for sure.
Like Storm was able to keep his cool, and for a second there, it's like, oh my, did he figure this out?
Is it about to happen?
Like it was kind of crazy, but Sleep stood strong and showed the power of Arya and actually controlled that space, which is exactly what we were saying should happen. And he did it.
He played super well, and I mean, you know, this is one of those tournaments where everybody was bringing out everything they had, and it was super tough to make it that deep. We had so much character variety. It was like over 21 or 22 characters out of the 29 available.
Yeah.
It's a ton of character variety. If you guys missed any of the action today, definitely check out the archives. Try to get more of those matches. It was a lot of great KI today. There was tons of great sets from start to finish.
Even in top 8, there were some of the closest, craziest matches I've seen in this game in a long time. And that's been one of the most delightful things about commentating Killer Instinct top 8s has been, man, the games get so close.
Yeah, they do.
It is a beautiful game. Try it if you get a chance. #PlayKI. It's a lot of fun. And I'm trying to think if we're going to go back. Which characters were you anticipating that could possibly have won this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, to me, the characters that stand out were kind of like my big three in this version of the game, which are Jago, Fulgor, Arya.
Yeah.
Very, very, very strong characters, and they perform well. The players all perform well. It was a super awesome event. I'm really happy that I got to be here for Killer Instinct Cup. It's 2 years in a row that it's happened. And I couldn't be, happier to talk about this game at any time.
Yeah.
Like, you just put me in front of this game, and I'll talk about it for the rest of my life. It's such an awesome game, and it's an amazing experience to be here with everybody.
Yeah. We're 3 seasons in now, and there's even more coming. Another character is being added on March 21st if you guys want to check out Shin Hisako. And then there's another character after that we don't know anything about.
There's more.
More ultimates. We're getting, like, literal fatalities for a bunch more characters, which is always fun and nice little flourishes a lot of people have been asking for.
Yeah.
And that's going to just about do it for Killer Instinct Cup 2017. Thank you guys a ton for watching. And I think that just about does it. Say, Jem, thank you a ton, man.
It's been a
Always
pleasure.
a blast. Take care, guys.
See you guys.